Hello, good morning to all of you. Hello, beautiful people. What are you doing here? How are you and what are you doing today? Is now today is the most special day and most precious day and the most beautiful day that I have ever spent in my life. Okay, so we have to enjoy this day and we have to grow a day with a very important strategic locations. We have spent this day with a very beautiful and calming. Okay, once again, 13 March 2023. Okay, so love you all guys. What are you doing here? So let's get started. Today's the news session of the Emma's news session, and we have to for the INS Sahadri participated in the drill with French Navy. INS Sahadri Sayadri participated in the drill with French Navy. Indian Navy guided missile frigate INS Sahadri joined the two frontline warship in the France with carrying the two days maritime partnership exercise in the Arabian Sea. The exercise on the March 11 and the March 12 witnessed a wide spectrum of drills at sea, including the cross-deck landings, boarding exercises, and the seamanship evaluations. Indian Navy officials said on the Sunday the French Navy deployed Mistral class amphibious assault ship FS Dixmude and Lafayette class frigate FSA Fayette in the exercise. The seamless conduct of the exercise reaffirmed the interoperability and the high level of cooperation between the two navies. The Indian Navy said INS Hadri is fitted with the state-of-the-art weapons and the sensors, which makes her capable of detecting and neutralizing air, surface, and the subsurface threats. The ship is a part of the Indian Navy Eastern Fleet, based at the Visakhapatnam. Indigenously, INS Sahyadri participated in the exercise with French Navy ships at the Arabian Sea. 15 Naga militants surrender in Arunachal. 15 Naga militants, Nagaland. 15 Naga militants surrender in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, the total number of 15 militants belonging to the Eastern Naga International Government led by the outfit's president Tosa Mosang surrendered to the Arunachal Pradesh government and deposited a huge cache of the arms and ammunition at a function on the Sunday. The militants active in the state three eastern districts of Trip, Changlang and Longding laid down their arms and ammunition at the homecoming ceremony here at the state police headquarters in presence of Chief Minister Pema Khandu. Addressing the function, Khandu said that the central government under Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Home Minister Amit Shah is committed to bring all misguided persons who have taken up arms against the establishment for one or other reason back to the mainstream and provide them with a normal and a better life. Violence is no solution of any problem. Peace, dialogue, and the commitments are the solution to every problem, he said. Welcoming the misguided militants, he said that with their joining and mainstream would inspire those still underground to shun the path of the violence and terror. Kandu pointed out that Arunachal Pradesh has always been peaceful state and that his government is committed to ensure that is remains so. This is very important. 50 Naga militants surrendered in Arunachal Pradesh. 50 Naga militants surrendered in Arunachal Pradesh. 50 Naga militants. Pradesh. Over 95% people have access to potable water in the rural areas, government report. A government survey has revealed that 90% of 5 percentage people have potable water in rural areas and 97% of the cities and 97.2% in cities are having access to improved source of the drinking potable water during the 2021. According to the report based on the multiple indicator survey, the national sample survey 78th round, about 56.3% of the person in the rural areas and about 76% of the person in the urban areas used improved source of drinking water located in the household premises, which was sufficiently available throughout the year. The primary objective in the MIS was to collect data for generation of some important national indicators of the Sustainable Development Goals. The survey has initially planned to be conducted during January to December 2022, but due to COVID-19 pandemic, the data collection was continued up to August 15, August 15, 2021 for ensuring completeness of the survey operation in the terms of its coverage. For the central sample, the survey was spread over 14,026, covering 2,76,409 sample households. The report based on the MIS released in the March stated that about 78% of the household in the rural areas and about urban areas reported that the majority of the household members had access to latrine. Among those who had reported access to latrine, about 97% in rural areas had access to improved latrines, while about 99% United Nations Security Council needs urgent reforms, says Om Birla. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, in his address to the general debate during the 146th Assembly of the International Parliamentary Union in the Bahrain's Manama, said that the United Nations Security Council needs urgent reforms. UNSC reforms cannot be stopped forever, and the reforms are on the India's global agenda, he added. Birla was sharing these thoughts on the subject promoting peaceful coexistence and inclusive societies, fight against intolerance at the general debate during the 146th Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, where was addressing the President of the Parliament of 140th countries on the topic of the promoting peaceful coexistence and the inclusive society and the struggle against intolerance on the Sunday. Lok Sabha Speaker said building a peaceful, prosperous and inclusive global order in the need of the hour. For this, it is necessary that the international institutions should be based on the equality and the injustice. For this, it is necessary that the international institutions equality and the justice. There is an urgent needs to reform the United Nations Security Council, he added. Birla has sharing the certified against the intolerance. The general debate during the 146th Assembly of the Interparliamentary Union, where was addressing the President of the Parliament of the 140th countries on the topic of the promoting the peaceful. China appoints US sanctioned general and China appoints US sanctioned general as a defense minister. China appoints US sanctioned general as a defense minister. China on Sunday appointed the US sanctioned army general and as its new defense minister. Displaying scanned record of the Washington ban on its military person. General Li Shangfu, a Chinese aerospace engineer and a general of the People Liberation Army, was sanctioned by the US in 2018 for the purchase of Russian Sukhoi fighter jets and S-400 surface-to-air missile. S-400 Chinese Equipment Deployment Department in the violation. Both the AED and its then Director General Li on Sunday. General Li, the new defense minister of China's rubber stamp parliament, the National People's Congress. He will succeed General Wei Fenghe. General appointed along with the new set of cabinet ministers for various ministries. General Li was appointed along with the new set of cabinet ministers for the various ministries as a part of the change of Chinese government officially every 10 years. General Li was appointed along with the new set of the cabinet ministers for various ministries as a part of the change by the Chinese government official. China's defense minister General Li Shangfu purchases Sukhoi 35 and S-400 surface-to-air missile. Su-35 must sink China ships, US General on Taiwan Row. Commander of US Pacific Air Forces, Commander of US Pacific Air Forces, General Kenneth Wells said the US must sink Chinese warship to break a blockade of Taiwan, reported Taiwan News. While speaking to a reporters to the Air and the Space Forces Association Warfare Symposium in Aurora, Colorado in the Wednesday, Wilspatch recommended the U.S. amass firepower in the region with the use of the armed drones and added the Northrop Grumman B-21 Spider Rider could be helpful in our mission. Wolfspeed said the surface-to-air missile mounted on the ships created on the anti-access area Daniel engagement zone that discouraged warplanes from other countries from entering for fear of being shot down. Although Washington's priority is to deter Beijing from invading, Wilspatch said the military needs to have contingencies in the event China does attack Taiwan. He argued that if hostilities do break out, the first order of business is that we have don't got to sink the ships. Reported Taiwan News. The commander said sinking Chinese warships should not only be the main objective of the but really anyone that going to be involved in the conflict like this. He stressed the need of the US and the militaries of the friendly nations had to plan the train together as a great deal more, reported Taiwan News. Wolfspeed said many wings under the command air rehearsing of the US Air Force tactic of spreading the crews and the aircraft across the many islands. Okay, this is all for the today's guys. We have completed our news that we have only let's give a small review on the topics. INS Sahyadri participated. INS who's participated in the Indian Navy drills. INS Sahyadri is participated in the French. INS Sahyadri participated in the drill with France Navy. 15 Naga militants surrender to Arunachal Pradesh. 15 Naga militants surrender in the Arunachal Pradesh. Over 95% of the people have access to the potable water in the rural areas. United Nations Security Council needs a reform, Birla said. China appoints US sanctioned general. China appoints US sanctioned general as a is a defense minister. General Li Shangfu. China appoints US sanctioned general as a defense minister. China appoints US sanctioned general as a defense minister. China appoints US sanctioned general. China appoints US sanctioned general as a defense minister. China appoints US sanctioned general as a defense minister. China appoints US sanctioned general as a defense minister. Generally must sink China ships US general on the Taiwan row. Must sink China ships US general on the Taiwan row. Must sink China ships. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Livening Chinese warship. Livening. Okay, love you all.